Good morning, everybody. It's time for phonics. I'm doing your phonics today. I had to check in with Mrs. Whitestone to get her to tell me what to do, but I think I'm ready. I hope you're ready. So I know that the first thing that we do every day is to go through all the sounds we've learned. Right, I might disappear sometimes because I can't fit me and the board in. So here we go. Are you ready? I will point to the sounds. When I point to the sounds, who says the sounds? That's you. Okay. A, I, s, n, o, b, g, d, v, e, k, l, a, j, z, x, y. Now, I hear you've got something exciting in your phonics now. You've got these new sounds, and they're all 2 letters, 1 sound. I'm sure that you're fantastic at them already, but let's take a look. L, S, Z. Remember, none of these 2-letter 1 sounds will ever come at the start of a word. They'll either be in the middle or at the end. Okay, now we've done that. Now Mrs. Whitestone told me that every day you've been doing a sound swap and that you love sound swap. I like sound swap too. So the first word in our sound swap today is bill. Bill. Now I know that you don't have your boards at home at the moment, so can you write on your bit of paper, bill? Okay, then I'm going to write it on my board. We can't rub it out this time because we're working on paper, not on our board, so we'll keep the same word on. So, bill, ooh, and it's our 2-letter 1 sound, ooh, ooh. Guess what? I don't want bill. Now I want mill. So next to your bill, can you write mill? So I don't need my b for mill. What do I need for mill? That's right, mill. I don't want mill anymore. This time I want miss. Miss. So keep your mill on your paper. I think we need miss. Now I know what to change. I need my and I need my if. Miss. Miss. Again, it's our 2-letter 1 sound. I don't want miss now. I want mess. 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 There we go. Do you know what's next? That's right. Eh. Mess. Okay. Last one. I don't want mess anymore. Now I want met. 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 I think that the start will stay the same. Met. Met. We've sound swapped. Fantastic. I'm going to rub my sound swap off. The only thing I could find to do it was my husband's sock. Don't tell him. He'll never know. Okay, right. Now we're going to read some words. So I'm going to pause it and I'm going to write one on and then we'll say the sounds. Okay, I've got my word on the board. So you know what to do. I'm going to point to the sounds. You say them. Let's see if we can hear the word. Watch out for that 2-letter 1 sound. Did you say the sounds? Did you hear the word? Let's see. Puff. Are you ready? Let's do it again. Puff. One more time. Puff. Very good. Let's have the next one. Oops. That's better. It's back up now. Right. Are you ready to say the sounds? You say them on your own this time and listen carefully. See if you can hear the word. Did you hear it? Let's do it together this time. B-a-z. Buzz. B-a-z. Buzz. One more. B-a-z. Buzz. Fantastic. Let's do another. We had this one in sound swap, so we should be good at this one. Ready to say the sounds? Did you get it? Okay, let's do it together. Miss. Miss. One more. Miss. 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 Well done. And there's one more. Ready? Okay, we'll do it together this time. Box. Box. Again. Box. 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 Fabulous. Right. I will get the next thing ready. Use my husband's sock again to rub out. Hang on. Okay, time for your sentence. I've put some lines on and I've got my Brave and Scared Monkey trees on. There they are. My lines are a bit wonky. Okay, now, Mrs. Whitestone told me all the things that you need when you're writing a sentence. So, what do you need at the start of every sentence? That's it, you need a capital letter at the start of every sentence. I'll give you the one for today because we don't use it very often, not yet. So this is today's capital letter. It's a capital D. Okay. What else do you need when you're writing a sentence? What do you need to put between your words so to make them easy to read? They don't all squish into one massive word. That's right, you need a finger space. I practiced doing Mrs. Whitestone finger space dance, but I wasn't very good at it, so let's just give our finger space finger a stretch, warm it up, get it ready for its job. Okay, is it ready? Good. I'll put a finger on. There we go. So we've got a capital letter, we've got finger spaces. What do we need to put on the end of the sentence so that we know that it's finished? A full stop. The full stop doesn't float in the air, it sits on the ground like this. Tiny little dot just sits on the ground. Okay, there we go. Full stop. Now when you've written your sentence, there's one more job you have to do. You have to read it and check it back, because sometimes we miss a word out, sometimes we've written it wrong. If we don't read it back, we don't notice that we've made a mistake. So I know Mrs. Whitestone likes to draw a big pair of eyes for checking it back. There you go. There are 4 things from our magic list that we need when we're writing a sentence. Okay. So today's sentence is: did the vet tell Jill? 5 words. Say it with me this time. Did the vet tell Jill? One more time. Did the vet tell Jill? Okay, so you know what your first letter is in your first word, in did. It's there on the board. So I'm going to put it on did. Now, you get segmenting and do the rest of did. Did. You might want to pause it there while you do did. Have we done did? In fact, you might want to pause it and see how far you get with your sentence before carrying on. I'm going to write did on now. So if you haven't finished, pause it, and then you can check it on mine afterwards. Did. There we go. I mustn't forget to put on my finger space before the next word. So the next word was the. It's one of our rocket words, isn't it? I think you're all getting really good at writing the now. Why don't you pause it while you write the, and I'll write it on, and I'm not going to forget my finger space. The. Did the. Do you remember the third word? Did the vet. Vet. So segment vet now. Now you've got the on. Pause it here until you've done vet. See how you go. Right, I'm going to use my finger space and I'm going to put vet on. Vet. Did the vet, then it was tell, tell. And because we've been practicing our 2-letter 1 sounds, it's a 2-letter 1 sound that you need at the end of tell. So have a go, pause it until you've done it. I'm going to write tell on. Don't forget my finger space. Tear. Oh, 2 letters 1 sound. There we go. Did the vet tell? Do you remember the last word? The last word was Jill. Now, before you start writing Jill, Jill is a name, and names always start with a capital letter. So I'm going to pop it on. I need to pause for a second. So, I was about to write Jill, wasn't I? And I was just saying that Jill is a name and all names start with a capital letter. So, I'll put up a capital J. It starts at Brave Monkey. Oh, there's my finger space. And it goes like that. And a line across the top. J. Jill. I'm going to write the rest of Jill. You pause it if you haven't written it yet, and then we'll check my sentence back. I've written Jill, and I was about to put my full stop on, but then I realised, did the vet tell Jill? That's a question, so I don't need a full stop. This time I need a question mark, so I'm going to put my question mark on. There. Can you see that? Have a go at that, see if you can do it. Okay, my sentence is finished, so now I need to read it back and make sure that it makes sense. Did the vet... That doesn't say vet. Vec. That says a vec. I made a mistake. Let's get the sock. Vet. There we go, that's better. Did the vet tell Jill. Finished with a question mark. I had a capital letter for Jill because it's a name. I had a capital letter at the start. And I used my finger spaces every time. It was a good job I checked, wasn't it? I hadn't got it all right. So that's why it was important for me to check that one back. But it's right now. Okay, have a look at yours. Make sure it's right. Cross out any mistakes that you make and change them. If you did that quickly, why don't you have a go at your own sentence? Okay, see you again soon.